What's up everyone, this is the Panda Photographer, and I want to talk about these low budget cheap lens hoods that I got for my Sigma 18-35 off of Amazon. Now I purchased these about 45 days ago. I never made a written review on it, and I never made a video about them because I was testing them. And it turns out that I disliked them for a number of reasons. One, I can't use any filters with them if it's a very harsh sunny day, or because, let me just show you. Now I do not have any UV filter on, but I'm going to show you it still comes off without the UV filter. So I'm going to thread this on. And the problem I'm having here is, one, the lens hood, the alignment. You have to use this adjustment grip to line it up correctly. Not only that, look what happens if you're walking down the street and let's say you have your camera on the side of your body and it is rubbing against your body, like typical cameras do, right? That's what happens. It just pops off. Now, I wasn't even punching it, I was lightly just tapping it and gracing it in a certain way, and it just pops off. And that was just a perfect demonstration why I don't like the lens hood. Second about the lens hood, let me just grab it. It flew across the room. Is that there's no way to officially mount on a lens cap. Now, it looks like it's locked, but if I just push it, it will come off. So be extremely careful. If you want to know the brand, this is the brand. It's called CAMKIX, and I got these about $15 I believe it was. And this is my favorite videography and photography lens. The 18-35 Sigma art lens is one of the best lenses you can use for Sony, Canon, Nikon, Fuji, Pentax. It's just amazing. So that's one of the problems with this particular lens hood, because it's a 72 thread. So this is a 72 thread, but this should count for all threads. Now with this one here, as you can see, this is a rubberized lens hood. Now it has 3 stages. This is the stage. This is stage 3. That's stage 2. And this is stage 1. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like, because you got to thread it on. Whoops. First of all, let me just do it this way so you guys can see what I'm doing. Now, the problem with this lens hood is I thought it would be much more thicker and stronger rubber material, but it's not. It's very flexible. So when you're walking down the street, it's doing this. And even when you have it in stage 1 and you're walking down the street and your body's rubbing against it, it accidentally pops open like that. And then not only that, it will come off. Yes, the metal ring that is threaded to, that is attached to, it comes off it. So I quickly made a solution to this. The solution was to crazy glue it down to the metal ring. And that's what I did. So it won't ever come off. And that's pretty much the only problems I had with this rubberized lens hood. It's not thick enough, it's not strong enough, and it's good, but there's a lot of problems when you take photos and videos. First, foremost, if you're shooting at 20, 18, please, or even 24 in some cases, you can see vignette in the corners, but 20 and 18 are very severe vignette if you have it in stage 3. Even in stage 2, at 18 mil, you can still see some vignette because there's a big gap. If you can see it, there's a big gap. The diameter and length of this thing is huge. That means like the lens is seeing the lens hood, which is not very ideal. That's why Sigma designed their lens hood so you cannot see their lens hood. So, but this is not the Sigma one, but this is almost identical. So, but with the rubberized one, I find it to be useful if you have any lenses in 72 thread count, that if you have a lens that is weather sealed and this is rubberized, this protects the lens from getting water inside, which is great. I love it for that particular reason, but this is not a weather seal lens. But I have taken this outside in the rain, snow multiple times, and no problems with the optical images or video images coming from the lens. I think it's just a darn good lens to have in your arsenal for Canon, Nikon, Sony, whatever camera body that you have. They do have adapters, so keep that in mind. But if you're looking into lens hoods to replace lens hoods for the Sigma 1835 or lenses to replace 72 threads, I would not recommend these. I would recommend sticking to what you know best, and that is the manufacturer's lens hoods, because they work the best for the lens that is designed for. These aftermarket lenses, lens hoods, are not really designed to fit the ideal lens, because they're not really designed for any lens particular. They're designed for all lenses, and that's the downfall for these particular third-party aftermarket Chinese knockoffs, is because that, you know, if I wanted to buy a Sigma lens hood, which I am going to, that's why I'm probably going to just throw these away and keep this one. If I get, let's say, a telephoto lens, I'm thinking about getting a telephoto lens, but I'm probably going to keep this one. This one I'm not a big fan of because it just pops off every time you're walking down the street and you're walking, it just pops off. And I almost lost this breakthrough lens cap, which works really great for my Sigma 72 lens, and this is by far the best lens cap I've ever gotten, because it's pretty damn identical to the Sigma lens cap. And yeah, but with that said, everyone, this is the Panda Photographer giving you a heads up about these products that I get on Amazon. And if you want to go out there and buy it, that's at your own risk. You can modify it if you want to, but I wouldn't recommend it. I am showing you this because I want to share my experience with you guys when I purchase things off of Amazon. And it's kind of hurts to say this, but like, you know, I really wish this was really thicker. It's thick, but it's not strong. It's just too flexible. It's weak. But with that said, everyone, this is the Panda Photographer. Thank you for watching, and I hope everyone is staying safe and keeping a social distance from everyone, because I really recommend it, because more and more people are getting sick and more people are dying out there. And I'm being affected, and I don't know what I'm going to do in the next couple of days, but I am really not in a happy mood. I'm kind of depressed, but I also want to share my experience with you guys as well. Let you guys know that we all are in this together, and hopefully we make it out of this together. With that said, please do subscribe, like, and share the video. Please leave your comments down below. With that said, see ya.